it is a general reading, this may or may not resonate. Okay, if it doesn't, check out your other placements. If you need a personal reading, all that information is going to be below.
So we're going to start with the overall energy. I have the cards laid out in front of me so we can save time. Alright, so this is going to be for Leo, and you can have Leo anywhere in your birth chart. Alright, so the overall energy we have for your financial reading is the Four of Pentacles in reverse with the Seven of Wands here. So what this is telling me that instead of being protective, I think you're becoming a little greedy or a little stingy with your material worth or with your finances. I think you're literally haunted by some fears of scarcity, you know, which is forcing you to be nothing but materialistic. Okay, I feel you're protecting yourself, or you're just being defensive in terms of materialistic things, but you're not opening up to trusting other people only because of fear that they may take something away from you. Alright, I think at the same time you're trying to protect your financial stability or some kind of long-term success that you have established all this while. Although your position looks stable, you do have like an inner knowing is what I'm getting of how short-lived stability can be. Alright, and you're taking all the steps to protect your earnings is what I'm getting. However, be very careful about jealousy around you. Just don't be surprised if you find any people eyeing your financial success. Okay, that could be one of the reasons also. Maybe you're trying to protect yourself from people who have a jealous eye, or you're trying to, you know, secure your position or trying to secure your finances. Okay, but again, in trying to protect your security, trying to protect your finances, you're turning out to be more stingy or greedy than before. All right, so be very, very careful about that. In the past position, we have the Six of Pentacles in reverse with the Nine of Cups. In the past, I feel you could have felt undervalued and not appreciated at the job that you were in or the wherever you were working. Okay, you could have been looking for some financial help in the past, but I don't seem like it happened. Okay, it doesn't seem like that happened, or you probably didn't get the offer that you needed. Alternatively, I think you may be the one who's probably being even taken advantage of. That's what you felt, okay, in the past year. This could have been something where, you know, your expectations were not met, or a dream job or a dream business may have turned out to be like quite a nightmare. Something didn't turn out to be as fulfilling as you thought it would. All right. This can also signal something where you've put your money towards and it didn't turn out to be as you hoped for. Okay, it could be if you made any big purchases, invested in something, or used that money to help a family member, the results weren't quite what you had thought they would be. On the other side also, I can see that your hopes for your financial stability may not have happened in the past, and that was only because in regards of a certain job or business, which again that you had hoped for, which was like a dream career or a dream job is what I'm getting. Okay, but one thing that you could have learned in the past, or one thing that you need to know, is that you will have to earn those dreams. All right. Coming to the current situation, we have the Hierophant with the Eight of Cups here. So right now, I feel that either you're dealing with an institute that is very conservative, a business place or a company, whatever, right, which is very conservative and very traditional in their ways of their working style. Or you could be dealing with a boss or an authority figure, okay, someone who has a lot of wisdom, a lot of knowledge. Remember, this is in the upright. But someone who's again very, very set in their ways, and they force others to conform to their way of doing things. Maybe this is just not your thing, or that's just not how you roll is what I'm getting. Maybe you want to try new ways of making money, whether it's a side hustle you don't really understand or something, or like a new financial product, okay? But I feel there are a lot of rules and regulations where you're currently at, and this could be frustrating you. Maybe you want to follow the unconventional method and you want to do things against the grain. And that's what you're doing with the Eight of Cups. I feel you're choosing happiness because you're not happy here at this current place. You probably feel very suffocated, okay, within the situation, within the person that you're working with, or within the institution, all right? But this is someone who you're dealing with who has a lot of wisdom, but I'm getting a lot of difference of thinking between you and this person, okay? There could be a very big energetic difference, or there could just be an age difference, right? Because this is someone who's mature, older, someone who has a lot of experience, all right? This is someone who can give you a lot of information, someone who can guide you, be your mentor, okay? You could be walking away from a mentor also, and that's what I think you're doing. You're choosing happiness over your financial security. Maybe this institution is giving you a lot of financial security, a lot of stability, but again, in order to make the right choices for yourself, you feel the need to leave behind what is already built or some type of financial security, all right? In order to build a life that you think is right for you. Just as a warning, I'm going to say this, take this as a chance to attend to your finances before you make this big decision of walking away. Just pay attention to how much you spend, on what. Just be cautious on big expenditures at the current moment. You might find that you don't have as much funds. You need to spend them as you think you do, okay? So this is just a warning to plan before you move ahead. What you'll be experiencing in the near future, we have the Knight of Cups. We have the Knight of Cups with the King, Knight of Cups in reverse with the King of Cups. So what this is telling me is that in the near future, you're probably going to be very indecisive, or what you have hoped for may not quite turned out as planned, okay? Probably if you're walking away, things won't really go out the way you think they should have. Like I'm saying, right, there is an energetic difference. You could be someone, again, someone just trying to learn, someone just getting into business, etc. Okay, and you're planning to leave someone who's already got a lot of wisdom, knowledge, or an established unit. So I feel that you may have been very quick to put all your eggs in one basket, which is going to be very disappointing. All right, you probably will make or have made a lot of large purchases or investments, but you've not done your research. So there's going to be some level of financial stability, instability that you're going to be experiencing. And all this, I can see it two ways, okay? Probably because you have a difficult time controlling your spending, or you're making very illogical and ill-informed decisions. You may be letting your uncontrolled emotions make your financial choices for you. And when you don't check your emotions, they can create huge problems for you. Or I'm getting that in the near future, you could have someone, could be a water sign, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, doesn't have to be. But there is going to be someone here who's probably going to be there to help you out. This is someone around you who's mature, because I'm seeing a big energetic difference, okay, with the Knight of Cups and the King of Cups, right? These are two, this is a very immature energy, someone very in and out, someone who doesn't really, who procrastinates, who misses opportunities because they are not being able to make the decisions on time. And this is the King of Cups. This is someone very, very mature, okay? You could be having someone in your future, okay, who can help you out. This could be a boss figure, a mentor, or a family member, whoever, right? A father figure. But this is definitely someone who's going to be very, very judicious in their nature and when it comes to making decisions, okay? So in case you find yourself in the middle of making some large purchases or investments in the near future, there could be someone who is matured and who could help you in making decisions, you know, by being both cautious and logical, as well as satisfying your emotional needs, all right? So look out for this person. Let's see what is the root of the issue or the reason for the reading. The root of the issue or the reason for the reading is the Two of Cups in reverse with the Sun in reverse. So what I'm getting here is that you are probably, the main issue out here is, the root of the issue is that you're probably spending more than you are earning. You're probably going over your budget, or you might have not have the balance, so you know you thought you'd go there. However, you need to try and track and spend, you know, on your spending, you know, need to determine where there is an issue here. You probably have to take a closer look at the numbers and make some adjustments accordingly. But this would be a good time to check on how you're holding on to your budget. Excuse me. If there is anything that is going unaccounted for in your spending, you need to make a note of that. It could also mean with the Sun in reverse, I'm getting that you could be making decisions right now regarding your finances that are not well researched for and very illogical, like we saw in the near future. You're being overly optimistic and unrealistic. So I get it. It's good to be hopeful. It's good to have expectations. I get it, right? It's good to be optimistic. But being overly optimistic and absolutely unrealistic is something that I wouldn't suggest you do right now. And that is your biggest root of the issue here. So what I'd suggest is you can modify your expectations. Remain hopeful, okay? Have hope that things are going to be okay. Of course, with the sun in reverse here, whatever you're going through is a very temporary phase. But again, you need to modify your expectations. Maybe you're still not right there. You're not out there. You haven't reached that level where you think you can create the kind of stability that you want. Again, more than stability, I'm getting you can be a spendthrift or you can spend more than what you earn. You're still not right out there. You're still on your way there. And probably you're being very optimistic, overly optimistic, which can again be seen as something very overly confident, which can again lead to something very unrealistic. And the problem here is that's why probably you're spending so much, because you think things are going to work out and it's all going to be okay. But maybe you need to check once again, is it really going to be okay? What is the best potential outcome that you can expect? We have the Queen of Cups in reverse with the Three of Cups. So I'm feeling that you need to look towards your emotional well-being, okay? And you need to check your relationship to your sense of financial security. If you've been spending compulsively, or you're indulging into a little retail therapy, or shopping, which is again shopping in order to make yourself feel more cheerful, etc. Yes, that can be helpful, okay, but that is very, very short term. As long as you are also addressing the root cause of your unhappiness, you don't seem to be very happy with your finances. Your emotional well-being is being very, very is one of the main root issues out here too. Just try not to overstretch yourself, because I think you are overstretching yourself. Your considerate and loving nature can mean that, it's easy for you to take care of others, okay? So you're probably trying to take care of yourself and others, even when you're low on resources yourself. I mean, you may have a lot to celebrate about financially with the Three of Cups here, right? You may have a lot to celebrate about, but again, the Three of Cups, again, it is a celebration card. It doesn't have to do with celebrating financially. It has to do with some kind of celebration that you're going to have. This could be a reunion. This is chilling, having fun, going out with friends, meeting family. You could be at a long distance. You could be going back home. But Three of Cups is something, a very celebratory energy, where you could be, again, getting into reunion with your family, or getting out, having fun, taking vacations, whatever, right? But again, it is very exciting, all right? But it is very important for you to know that not to get carried away, all right? You may find, yes, the social life is more important to you right now. You're probably even being generous, but I think you need to make sure that your good fortune lasts, okay? You can be joyous, yes, but just be very, very responsible. The Three of Cups, it is not like a severe warning, but again, it is still a concern, okay? Like, don't overspend. Don't overshoot yourself, okay, with the Three of Cups here. Because you're anyway struggling right now, and you probably have already learned your lessons in the past, okay? Again, what I'm getting here is with the Eight of Cups here, this could be a decision that you want to rethink about. Because in the near future, I don't see you as someone still who's going to be able to make your decisions on your own. Either you're going to need a mentor with the King of Cups here, you're going to need someone, or you're going to have to reach that stage, which I don't really think this is the same person. I feel this is someone different. I feel this is you, Leo. Procrastinating and trying to make a decision. Sometimes if you're not going to make a decision in the near future because of procrastination, you're going to have a lot of missed opportunities, or because you're probably in that race of wanting everything now, you don't have patience and you put all your eggs in one basket only to regret the outcome. So that's what I'm getting. So before you walk away from this institution, again, the Hierophant is an upright, okay? So this doesn't seem to be someone, who's literally forcing you to do things their way, but this could also be someone, who has rules, who has a structure, who knows what the next step is, who knows how to build, how to go towards a certain future, okay? Yes, you are not wanting to be a part of it. Maybe you're someone younger. Maybe you're not wanting to follow the status quo. Maybe you're wanting to, go outside the rule book. Agreed. But before you walk away from this situation, again, following your happiness is a good thing, but when it comes to your finances, you're literally out here with Eight of Cups here. I feel you're walking away from something that is already very financially stable, or walking away from financial security, right? So just make note of that. Because your root of the issue is you're being overly optimistic and very, very unrealistic. That is one of the reasons. And again, you're overspending also. So be very, very sure about what decision you make before you walk away from an authoritative person or from someone who's like a stickler for rules, or an institution, okay, which is quite traditional and conservative. So that's what I have for you, Leo. I hope this reading resonates with you. Leave your comments below, like, share, subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.